On the 6th day, suddenly our daughter, Sharda, she was a bit bluish, the fingers and the mouth, and she was breathing weird, and we were panicking, of course. So we run to a doctor. The doctor said, it's not my case, we are a home doctor, we have to run to the hospital. We drive quickly to the hospital, and then we go to one hospital, and they think it's some breath, some bad cold or something, giving her antibiotics, but it's not happening anything. And then she's been from that hospital to another hospital, and we're there waiting, nervous, and then a doctor called us to talk in a private room. Then we realize, oops, something is about to happen. Yeah, they're shaking already. And then the doctor tells us, look, it's a life-changing thing what I'm going to tell you, but we detected a heart condition in your daughter. In English it's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome, what means the left heart is way too small, only the right side of the heart makes the whole job. So she has to go straight away to a surgery. It's already weird, he said it's already weird that she lived well these first 6 days. Science can explain, but she was too well. She was too normal. Because in the beginning, when the first days after the birth, the heart and the lungs are still making the connection. Because first everything was connected to the mother. And it takes some days until the connections are done. So when the connections were closing, then she could not breathe properly. So they have to make an operation so that the right heart make the both jobs for the whole heart. And he said 10 years ago she would die straight away, but nowadays it's 3 operations.
There's a chance.
And then if the operation go okay, she's gonna be a normal person, maybe not an athlete, but a normal person. And wow, amazing. So and then from that hospital, he sent us to another hospital the same day, the university hospital in Mainz. We were in Wiesbaden. And I remember that was the moment when I actually called Guruji. Guruji was traveling, I believe in America. So I called him, and Guruji was super calm. Guruji, like, we discovered this is terrible, it's like a nightmare. And he's so calm, he's like, oh, but she's better now, no? But is she? Then, because Guruji was so peaceful, then I also calmed down. And then on the end of that day, the doctor told me something. Said, look, at this time of the day, when she was on the ambulance moving from one hospital to the other, she actually died in the ambulance. On the 6th day, all the organs stopped, even the blood stopped flowing. And protocol, we kept trying to revive her, but we didn't have faith she would come back. But actually, at a certain point, she just came back. And on this moment, I was talking to Guruji, more or less. It was that time. And Guruji was super calm. Oh, no, she's better now. And he basically brought her back to life, on the 6th day. And then she went to the hospital in Mainz, and we would wait there as long as we have a space for the surgery in another hospital in Bonn, far away. Suddenly there's a space. Next day, she's in the helicopter flying to the surgery, to the operation. So she made the operation. Everything was okay. And they said, look, she's going to stay in the hospitals until the 2nd operation. But 1 month after, she was already so good that they sent her back home. They said, let her grow, and then we do the 2nd operation after she grows a bit. So we had she was just getting better and better. At a certain point, we even didn't need to check anymore her O2, because normally we had a device checking the oxygen in the blood. We could let go of the O2, and she was basically strong health baby. And Guruji was always giving us vibhuti and doing this and making small miracles. And we were thinking, okay, that's it. Maybe she doesn't even need the operation. What's this? She had a little shunt, artificial plastic thing in the heart, but has to be removed at a certain point. But she was so fine, and the doctors were always postponing. Guruji once said, she came like this, not because she has karma, he said, but because she's taking karma mainly from the mother side family. That was Guruji's words. She was fine. I remember I was in a castle in Zweibrücken, Pfalz, playing in the birthday of an 80 years old woman. And then when I received the call from my then wife, ex-wife, saying, come quickly, she's not okay. It was right after I finished my gig. Then I drive home. And when I got to see her trying to be revived again. She was 6 months, January 2013. She basically, like this, just passed away in the arms of the grandmother. And Guruji said, it's taken the karma of the mother's family.
Wow.
From the mother's grandmother. Just like this, she breathed 2 times, boom, left. There was 1% chance that could happen because of the heart, little artificial thing that was making the job. When you go to the hospital, they keep trying something, then the doctor say, look, we tried enough, she's gone. Now you have to go to that room, her body's there, only the parents, you stay in the room for some time, you have to be with her and accept. So that's a little baby cold body, and we take in our laps. And I call Guruji in this moment, crying like a baby. And Guruji was super cold. Guruji was like, oh, okay. Guruji, like, they gave up. Only you can do something now. No, I was with her. She doesn't want to come back anymore. It's finished. It's okay. And then some days later he said, no, on the 6th day, actually, when we discovered the thing, on that 6th day, her karma was finished on that planet, or whatever she had to do with the family, it was already finished. But you guys prayed so much that we let her longer with you guys so we can have this love experience. And we really had amazing 6 months, amazing. Yeah. And then there was a crazy thing that somebody told me. I believe it was Swami Revati, I'm not sure who told me, maybe it was Swami Revati. They said, remember that day when you talked on the phone with Guruji, and Guruji said she's okay now on the 6th day. On that day, Guruji was in the room, in the house we were traveling, and Guruji was breathing very badly. And everybody passed by the room and said, Guruji, do you need water? Do you need something? Guruji, no. Guruji, what's happening to you? People are really afraid for Guruji. Guruji in another country. And Guruji said, no, like Tandav's daughter, my name was Tandav. Tandav's daughter will be okay. What happened to me? She's sick, but she'll be okay. I gave a piece of my heart to her. So imagine, Guruji gave a piece of his physical heart somehow to my baby daughter, so she lives from, instead of passing the 6 months, we can have like a beautiful love family experience with Guruji holding our hands, instead of 6 days, 6 months. And then when it has to finish, it's finished.